He's a fan favorite everywhere he goes. And Angie is getting her birthday wish right now on the post-game show. How good is that? A man of the people, no doubt, Brad. Wonderful to see you. We'll walk down here a little bit and make our way into the light. You know I need those bright lights of the camera. Congratulations, Brad. Wasn't the start you wanted here tonight, but you guys stuck with it and you got the victory. Take us through it.
Yeah, it was a tough start. I think every end we had something set up, and you'd have one shot that would turn the end around, and then we got in trouble. But when we were down 3-1, our thought was just let's try and get it to a shootout. Get it to an extra end, and then Joel got us in a situation there in 7 where we weren't going to get a force. He was just going to give us a steal of 1, and we knew it was going to be tied up. And we played a great last end and forced him into a tough shot, and fortunately for us, he missed.
I always love talking strategy with you. What do you make of giving up 1 to go into a situation like that? I mean, you can talk about the odds, but just in a gut check sort of thing as well.
Yeah, I think the situation's totally different at an event like this now, where the points, you get that 1 point for losing in a tie, and 2 if you win the draw, and 3 if you win it outright. I think they made the decision they wanted to try and win outright and get those 3 points. So that changes everything. Like it's completely different this year with that format, and then the no extra ends or the no blanking or right. 1 blank, I guess. Right. It changes everything. You're thinking a whole lot different than what you normally do. You just can't go into automatic like you tend to, or I've tended to over the last 10 or 15 years. Right. And I thought Joel played a great end in 7 to really, force a steal and have that hammer coming home. We wanted to be down 2 so we could at least get 2 and maybe have a shot at 3. And worst case, you get 2 when you go to the shootout. But yeah, he got hammer, and fortunately for us, we got the steal.
Huge crowd on an opening night in Saskatoon. Probably a lot of that has to do with you. I've been hearing from my hometown folks about wanting to come see Brad one last time here in Saskatchewan. I think you played your second Brier ever here in this city, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's been a place. You won an Olympic trials. Maybe just some thoughts on my home province and this hometown, which I know means a lot to you, Brad.
Yeah, we were talking about it actually coming into the rink today. We've had a lot of success in Saskatchewan, and whether it was the Slams or Briers in Regina or the trials here in Saskatoon, it's been a good province for us. And I think Saskatchewan, people from Saskatchewan and Newfoundlanders, we're very similar. We have same sort of culture and same sort of people. So we feel very comfortable out here, and the people out here in Saskatchewan have treated us so well. And obviously you've seen tonight like a good crowd. And even when we showed up at the airport at 2:30 yesterday or this morning, so many people came up and said that they're coming just to watch us. And that's pretty awesome. It makes you feel pretty good. And yeah, I enjoyed the crowd tonight, and certainly going to enjoy it the rest of the week.
Don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but this, I believe, how things are shaking down might possibly be the last slam, Brad. And I know how much the slams have meant to you over the years. How nice would it be to end this thing with a victory here in this city?
Yeah, it would be nice. I'm 99% sure this will be our last. We didn't qualify for the players, so I don't imagine we'll be invited to that. And I'm going to be actually watching my daughters that week, so I'm going to be busy and having fun watching them. But the slams have been an important part of my career. It's really helped us develop over the years, and playing on great ice against great teams and great venues. It's been fun to be part of, and to see the growth in the slams over my career has been fun to see. And I always got pretty motivated to come play in these slams because you are playing the best teams in the world. And, I look forward to them every year. And, they've been good for me. And certainly I hope that continues going forward for all the younger generation because, it helped me become the curler I am, and it'll help them become great curlers as well.
Our conversations are winding down at the curling rink, and I'm getting tired of having to ask you this, but I wonder how your relationship with this farewell tour has evolved as you have gone on, Brad.
Yeah, you know what? It's a love-hate thing. I don't love all the attention, but I do love the fact that people are coming out and really showing how much what we've done over the last 25 years has meant to them. I think that's, that can only make you feel good and make you feel proud. And those moments are a lot of fun. But I feel bad for a lot of the other teams because we are getting so much attention, and to be quite honest, we're not playing all that well, so we don't deserve it. But it's been fun. This is not why I announced early. I wanted to be clear to my teammates. It wasn't to get this tour, but this is a byproduct of it, and I've tried to embrace it and tried to enjoy it, and there's been moments where I have, but there's also been moments where I'm like, oh, I just want to curl.
No kidding. First class as always, Brad, and I'm sure we'll have a lot of conversations this week. Congrats on the first win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Brad Gushue on the post-game show. I'm sure he has maybe a few more autographs to sign as he makes his way out of the arena here tonight. That'll do it for opening night. The HearingLife Canadian Open here on the University of Saskatchewan campus in the Paris of the Prairies. We are nicely underway. I hear there is some weather in the forecast, perhaps some weather warnings ahead. We'll continue on here. Anybody traveling to the slams across Saskatchewan and beyond, travel safely. For those of you tuning in wherever you are, I hope you're taking care out there. Of course, earlier today, we honored the great Colleen Jones, her birthday. She would have been 66 years old today, and to honor her and celebrate her, the curling group has partnered with the Canadian Cancer Society. We are raising funds for cancer research. You can go to our social channels website to donate. We'll continue to donate to cancer research in Colleen Jones' name. She will not be forgotten. That is going to do it from the opening night here in Saskatoon. A lot more ahead. We'll say good night